What is up, guys? Miguel here with Market Open Trading. I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the swing trades that I recently just found. Actually, I did some scans today because for me, the market's been relatively slow day trading, so I figured I might as well, now that the SPY has picked a direction and it looks like it's uptrending, might as well start getting back into some swing trades. So if you guys will notice here, after that big dip that we had in late January, it was kind of uncertain, but now you can see that the market is actually starting to trend back up. Let's see if I can draw this little line here. So it looks like we're trending back up, and it's a little bit easier to swing trade now that you have the market overall has picked a direction. So now all you got to do is look for stocks that are trending up, and you wait for a pullback, and you just join the trend. So it's a little bit easier. So now, speaking of that, so today I found three very good candidates: ENB, EQT, and AAOI. Let's see here. I'll start from the bottom. So EQT right here over 57.39. So I'm typically looking for stocks that are above the 9 and are not the 9, excuse me, above the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. So you'll notice here the black line that I have on here is the 200, and the blue line is the 50-day moving average. Looks like they're about to cross, but that's actually not even the part that I'm really excited about. The part that actually really intrigues me about the stock is that it's basically a flat top breakout here over the 57.38 mark. So if you notice here, it's hit this point several times. So here, and here, and it just has not been able to break out. So there's a lot of selling pressure in that area, and if it does break through, then it's expected to go higher. So I'm going to put a buy order over 57.39 here on EQT. This is not this is not telling you guys to buy. I'm just telling you at some of the stocks that I'm looking into getting. So I'm looking to get about 3% out of this, and it's basically 3% up and then 3% down. So there's not a specific point like support down here. I'm just hoping that it breaks out over the top, hits 3%. It can, has that wiggle room, and it can break out over the top. And I will not lose more than 3%. So that is the very first one. The second one is ENB. Basically exactly the same thing, it's just the consolidation is not as long. ENB has been on a downtrend for a while, but you can see that it's actually now it gapped up, and it's actually starting to consolidate sideways. And now what that consolidation sideways means is that it's basically building up more strength to start heading higher, because if it's trending higher, it's basically like a triangle. So let's see if I can draw this thing out, and it's trending higher on this end as well. So if you break out over the highs here, you should, technically speaking, start heading back up to the upside as well. And it's got plenty of room. There's not any resistance until up here around the $40 mark, so that is plenty of room for it to go up. And then the other one is probably my favorite. Actually, let me move my face out of the way. Move me over here. AAOI. So AAOI has been dramatically, the past couple of times that it's had earnings, it suffered some pretty major gap downs. But what that means is that it leaves gaps in between. And I don't know what it is about people in the stock market, investors and traders in general, but they are just so OCD that most gaps get filled. 90% of gaps in the market end up getting filled at some point or time. So, which means that right here, this last little gap down between 58 and 50, we're looking to fill that gap. So, and also, if you notice, if you guys know your patterns, this is a perfect to the T cup and handle. So this is the cup that it's filled over the past several months, and then right here is the handle. And on top of that, we have a whole number of 50. So my entry on something like this would be 50.01. So as soon as it hits that mark, I would get filled, have my stop at 3%, and my target for a partial would be at 3% as well. So there are a lot of criteria that I use to try and find these stocks. So if you guys actually want the criteria, I give you guys a full breakdown on what I look for in stocks and how I do it, how I scan for free, and how I'm just able to just look through just pages and pages and know exactly what I'm looking for and what are the criteria the stock has to meet for me to even consider it on a swing trade. Then definitely click on the link below. It will actually lead you to the Market Open Trading website. All you have to do is just wait 10 seconds. It's like a little pop-up, and all you have to do is put your email in there, and it will go ahead and automatically send you the full lesson. So it's a full, I think it's like a 40-minute lesson, and it breaks down step by step on what I do to find my swing trades. It walks you through putting in the orders, all the scanning, stops, targets, everything that you're going to need for this swing trading strategy will be in that lesson. So if you guys want to go ahead and click on the link, put in your email, and you'll get it for free. Also, if you guys are on YouTube, make sure that you guys leave comments if you guys have any questions. If you guys have not joined our Facebook group, make sure to do that. We're almost to 11,000. And yeah, probably if any of these three, if I was to classify them, I would definitely take AAOI over the 50 mark. It just looks absolutely gorgeous on this. So I'm most likely going to set out an order for tomorrow morning. Hopefully it doesn't gap up over 50, because that kind of sucks when it does skip over your entry and then it just goes without you. That would be very unfortunate. But most likely if I'm going to take any of these trades, it's most likely going to be AAOI. But either way, yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Are you tired of putting your personal life on the back burner to help someone else achieve their dream? Do you want to learn how to profit from the stock market and work in the comfort of your own home? It's okay if you don't know anything about the stock market. We've designed a full course with weekly mentoring sessions and live Q&A to get you to where you want to be. We understand that stock trading can seem very intimidating at first, but we break down what everything is so that everyone can understand. So if you could use the knowledge and are open to living life on your own terms, make sure to check us out and enroll in a Market Open course today.